Siala Entertainment is actually founded in the early 1990s, thank you, just to produce this film Schellen-Ursli. Brief description about my life. Born in 1965 in Switzerland, growing up in the Swiss mountains, so I'm actually grown up with this book, which is sold 2.7 million times worldwide in 13 languages, and beside Heidi, the most sold family entertainment book out of Switzerland. My parents decide, or my father decided, that I have to do an apprenticeship as a tinsmith, which I really finished, but I'm not really happy with. So I'm decided to start medicine for helping people. They cannot afford a doctor. I was working with the actor Karl-Heinz Böhm in Ethiopia, where I got first time connected with the new media world and what entertainment could be. And 2016, Schellen-Ursli broke all records from Switzerland in the cinematic spectrum. So we were the most seen film 2015. We were number 7 all over, all films seen in the screens in Switzerland. And we are the 5th most successful film ever made in Switzerland. So what happens afterwards was, after the book was written in the early 70s, 40s. We got the rights at least 2002 to develop the movie. After developing the movie, I bought the rights 2004 to produce the movie, and I lost the rights 2006 in a divorce. So I bought the rights back 2007 in autumn and start to pre-production again. Luckily, I could win the Oscar winner director Xavier Koller for directing the movie, but on the other side, we got a minimum budget of 6 million we have to raise for producing the movie, because otherwise he wouldn't be the director on the film. So after 2.5 years, 3 years, on the 11th of November 13th, we discovered we cannot finance the 6 million budget. We had 3.3 million from the government, from the cantons, wherever, but the economic side didn't finance the movie at all. So we lost the rights again. Luckily, a shitstorm in the media press of Switzerland came over me, telling me I'm not able to make the movie because the government is supporting, but the economic side not. Which led that the Canton Graubünden could come back to me and said, okay, what's the problem, how much money you need? And we could find a solution with the government of Canton Graubünden to finance the biggest part of the missing leg. Otherwise, we could win a sponsor, main sponsor, Spargruppe, which is in Switzerland and Germany, company which offers you food and drinks or whatever. So we could give them a contract for 65 products which could be promoted through the film, which helped us to gain another 500,000 Swiss francs for producing the movie. Give you a short impression of the look and feel of the movie.
Das bin ich, der Ursin. Komm, los. Und das ist meine Freundin, Zeraina.
Ursin! Du bist famos.
Für was? Für ein Mädchen ist sie ganz okay. Der Roman ist nicht gerade mein Freund. Und auch nicht von meinem Geissli, Siala. Sein Vater kauft ihm alles, was er will.
Der stinkt.
Eine Glocke spielt dann auch eine ganz wichtige Rolle.
So eine schöne Glocke habe ich im ganzen Leben noch nie gesehen.
Und natürlich auch mein Papa.
Papa, du hast wegen meiner Glocke gesagt.
Das geht in deine Plumpe.
Du bist der beste Papa, den ich kenne.
Und meine Mama.
An deinem Geburtstag bin ich dann wieder zurück.
Erst am Schellen Mann.
Ja.
Und das ist übrigens mein allerbester Freund.
Du musst keine Angst haben.
Wo ist meine Glocke?
Da.
schrijven als koon, dus go.
After we have started to shoot the movie, we have shot it in 2 times, one in autumn and one in early spring. After the first 20 days of shooting, we have discovered that we have so many over-hours that we're losing $250,000. And we have to run during film production to gain again money for the movie. And one of the partners at that time which jumped in was the Europapark Rust. On one side, they told us they would like to have the original rights, the original plan of the movie set. So they rebuilt the movie set in the Europapark again completely as we have it had in the movies. And this is the chart here. As you can see, we have built completely a whole village. So that means we have made a huge set which we have donated to the government. After we have donated to the government, the farmers teared it down because they thought they need the hay in summer where the village is built on. This was the point where the Europapark jumped in again and said, we would like to have the rights to build this village, these houses, because we believe that this could be an extra added for our park to bring people to our park. And what they have counted people walking into the scene, and they have counted within a half a year 2.6 million visitors, which led us to the idea that we said, okay, what can we do to expand the IP, the brand? And there, augmented and virtual reality became an issue. The Europapark, as you know, are having a lot of roller coasters, and one of the roller coasters is built up for virtual reality. And in this part, we start to emerge the virtual reality ride for Schellen-Ursli, based on an original theme which is in the film. As you can see, we have started the film promoting during production already with the poster on the right-hand side. The middle poster was at the theaters when the film started, and the left-hand side was to promote the film after he was so successful to going on. Schellen-Ursli was at least 1 year constantly played in the Switzerland cinemas. We have started with 120 screens, which is equal with James Bond and Star Wars. Through the success of the movie, as I told you, we have had a sticker book to the movie, we have had puzzles, we have had, of course, the book and the memories. We have all the whole ideas of having product launched in the name of the movie to bring the movie forward, to finance the movie. This is one of the backshots which are used in Switzerland in the marketing strategy of Spar. And this is the house, how it's now possible to visit it in the Europapark, including all the original details and dresses from the actors and ads-on from the movie. This would be the place where I should have the video from the film. And as you can see, we have had this ride on the bell, which lead us to the idea that this is more or less equal to a ride on a roller coaster, which made us to make the roller coaster alive. At that time, the Europapark had already one roller coaster, which is in use from their own Mac Media production company, and Schellen-Ursli was the second one, which is made for the roller coaster. This is the place where the second movie would start.
Komm, Ursli, wer zuerst im Tal ist.
Du hast keine Chance, meine Glocke ist viel schneller.
Ja, dann fang mich doch.
Die habe ich leicht eingeholt. Warte nur.
Jui!
Ah, hey!
Roman, was machst denn du da?
Ich denke wirklich, ich werde die erste Glocke zum Schellen-Ursli machen.
Ja, das kann ich fand dir keine größere kaufen.
Das muss ja nicht, denn ihr werdet uns eh nicht ins Tal schaffen.
Hey! Ursli, Achtung hinter uns! Der Roman hat eine Lawine ausgelöst.
Oh nein, schnell, wir müssen weg. Da vorne, schau, da ist eine Brücke. Los! Das grüßt sie mich. Willst du auch nicht schon an der Marz?
Achtung, stolper nicht! Hoffentlich hat er sich nicht verletzt.
Ah, Quatsch. Er ist bestimmt vor uns an.
Ha, nämlich Schwurbel dort. Weg mit euch! Ich habe die gehört. Ah!
Schau, es sind schon alle da.
Die werden die Augen machen.
Der Schellen der Marz ist gerettet. Du bist echt famos.
Bis nächstes Mal. Arrivederci, Mengadin.
Auf Wiedersehen.
And the business model which we have decided with the Europapark is on one side, Europapark was financing the whole production together with Engadin Tourismus, with the sponsorship. And on the other side, Europapark, Siala Entertainment and iTunes sharing the income, because for every roller coaster which we are, you have to pay extra to join. So what's next? Out of this experience, we have developed a storytelling idea which will be produced this year here in Berlin-Brandenburg, which is about starting a new media and tourism platform in Switzerland, where the platform holder would like to make a merchandising and awareness over storytelling. So we are not producing nice pictures of nice mountains of Switzerland. Otherwise, we start in VR and augmented reality to tell a story which is happening in Switzerland, in the mountains. And as Schellen-Ursli, we're telling over the story the benefits and profits if you are joining Switzerland to spending their holidays. So we will start with a pilot production, which is about 10 minutes, where some well-known IPs are in the movie, have an appearance, and then if after the pilot is done and we could successfully launch it, we are about to produce a 45 minutes experience in storytelling. So that means, as example, Wilhelm Tell will be a part of the movie and telling you about Switzerland in his way, how he has founded the first three cantons and so on. So we are trying to continue with what we have started with Schellen-Ursli in the VR and AR world. The partners, just to show you who is the partner, Europapark, Coastality, La Siala and Say Films, they produced the movie and are partners now in producing the VR and the AR experience this summer. That's the producers, just to be fair and tell that I'm not the only one, so we are Peter Reichenbach and Xavier Koller. Thank you very much.